Hello there! This is a little video for the M.E.R.C.S 1.9 cards, just to show you what's changed and whatnot. Before we go in to all the other videos for the factions and whatnot and what's changed and what's nice, just to say, I've said in the intro video, these should have been more FAQ'd. They really should have been more play tested. Unfortunately, I'm one of these people. If Megacon Games put something out, chances are I'll buy it just out of fanboyism, which nowadays is a bit not really the best thing. But anyway, that's by the by. So, this is the corporate traits which come with each 1.9 deck, and this is EU Ink. They both got 2 like before. Nothing's changed there. On the back, a nice M.E.R.C.S symbol, which is nice. So really, that hasn't changed. If you haven't got M.E.R.C.S, any of the start sets or whatnot, you will want one. And I'd advise getting the one you've got and buy these if you can't wait for the second edition stuff. So get one of the cards here, just as an example, the EU Ink Sniper. As you can see from the first edition cards, the style has changed, the artwork hasn't changed, which is nice. The artwork is always nice, but it's much bigger, so you get a nicer detailed picture of what you're using, and it will help in the game, because sometimes people I've played against have got confused by what they've been using. But hey, and on the other side it just shows you the M.E.R.C.S personal abilities and what the kit does, or what some of the abilities mean. So if you notice, there's a lot more stats than before. So firstly, we have initiative modifier. Now in M.E.R.C.S you have to roll a d10 for each model, and that's their initiative roll. So the sniper, you roll 7, initiative 7, he goes 7s after 8s, 9s and 10s obviously. But the initiative modifier, if it was say initiative modifier 3, then you could increase or decrease it by 1, 2 or 3. So if you got a 7, then it could increase it to 10 or decrease it to up to 10 or down to 4. This hasn't changed, so that's really a big thing, especially if you're playing Kazuwaza, which we'll explain in the video. This is reaction, which hasn't changed. It's still made for melee, and if some initiatives are the same, use this stat. Courage, need this or lower to pass a test. Is this or no? This or higher to pass a test. Sorry. The suppression and whatnot. The movement, the blood or health, the armor value, the armor failure value. You need to get that or higher to stop your armor from failing. And that's the repair value. You need to get that or higher to repair your armor if it's broke. Now, one other thing you might have noticed from the first edition cards is there's no ER, there's no repair, and there's no courage, because the courage and repair is all here. And the ER, which is elevation rank, is pretty much gone, which makes sense. Only useful if you're playing with or against USCR and they're using the Behemoth. That's pretty much all it's useful for. So next, come down to the kit, which are weapons and such like. We've got the single shot, which is sniper rifle, 1d10, 1 attack versus 1 target. Needing force to hit, the FM value, and the damage, sorry, the strength of the weapon is 3. It's got load and aim, which load is you have to wait 1 turn to actually fire the weapon, and aim is if you wait a turn you decrease the FN by 2. So if you wait 2 turns, if you wait 2 turns, I suppose after firing a shot, you get FN of 2. So here are the range modifiers. So B is base range, within base range. Short is within 1 card length. M is within, well, M is medium within 2 card length, and L is long range as far as the eye can see. That's pretty much it as far as it's all concerned. For that, I'll just show you. Let's see, who else can I show you? You know what, the sergeant, then because he's got a one-use item, the flashbang, it's base or short range, throw 1, so it's within 1 card length, which is a bit shorter than before. It used to be 2 card lengths, which is a shame. But hey ho, and the template is a lot smaller, which is a shame. But it does tell you what the template is. Some grenades are different than others now, which is both makes it more unique and is a bit of a shame. Like I said, the fanboy in me said, let's get them. Looking at them now, I'll probably keep them just to say I got them, but when the second edition cards come out, nah, these are going to be useless. Especially when some of the cards haven't been play tested well. I'm really trying to think of some way to make it sound positive, and it's hard because some of them are really good, like M.E.R.C.S and USCR have been improved way a lot. A few other things are that you can move and fight in melee, so you can move in your say 2 card move and then attack, but it's -4 to your dice roll when hitting in melee. So if you need a forced hit, then you need 8s. Flanking is no longer in. Flanking, you no longer have to have someone in base contact. You can flank in range as well. What else is there? Some people say that there's difference in suppression and Overwatch. From what I've read, not really, but that's just me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is really. There's an ability called Breach, which I think that will be explained in the second edition. Also in the second edition book, there'll be all the stats and whatnot for all the factions, including EIC and GCC, which I haven't got because I haven't got the models, which makes it then pointless. Hopefully they'll come out early next year if you've looked at the Kickstarter updates. So after we've done the cards, we'll be reviewing Emigrant's event and hopefully doing a video of that. Apologies for my snuffly nose. I've got a bit of a cold, you see. Do it some other time, you fool. Yeah, well, it's my own fault. I do want to do a proper review of Myth and some other stuff from Myth, Needs to be done, but I just haven't, I'm afraid. I've got some videos in the waiting. I need to do a lot more. I just haven't, I'm afraid. They will get done at some point, hopefully. When, I don't know yet. But, you know, Immigrants event, I'll just say this is one of their strongest ones, rules wise, because everything's near enough so clear and easy to, you know, comprehend. Yeah, rules is where Megagon Games has gone a bit weak in the past because they've tried to overcomplicate things or not explain things properly. That being said, though, what they try to do, if you think about it and have someone FAQ it, it works. You know, like Myth. The rules had to be explained a little bit because I thought I got it all, but some bits I didn't. But their second edition updated, shall we say, rules and cards. I'm not getting them even though I've gone for the expansion Kickstarter. Reason being, well, if I get them, I get them. But if I don't, I'm not that bothered. Reason being, I'm good as I am. Myth for what it is good as what it is. But the rules have been improved. The rules have been improved. So if you want a good dungeon crawler or a dungeon toolkit thing, Myth is your game. If you want something similar, maybe Dungeon Saga. So that's it. We'll get on to the videos for M.E.R.C.S 1.9 cards, and we'll see you again for now. Goodbye.